Growing up, I wasn't too much of a fan of the Honda S2000. But the older I get, I start to appreciate the timeless design behind this car and the Japanese engineering that makes this car so great. Let's see what's so good about the Honda S2000. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of MDTV. Today I've got NIDs, the owner of this beautiful S2000. Hey mate, how you going?
Good man, how are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. Thanks for coming out on the channel, man.
Nah, thanks for the invite, man.
Nah, that's alright. Tell me a little bit about what you have here. How long have you had it? Why'd you buy it?
So man, I had this car. It's the Honda S2000 by the way. I had this car for 6 years now, so it's been a while. This is my dream car that I actually wanted for a while. So I eventually got there and yeah, I started modifying it, I think probably after the first 2 years, because it was pretty expensive.
When you first got your hands on it, what did it look like? Was it just bone stock?
It was bone stock, man.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah. So the guy, it was actually a JDM import. So the previous owner was living in Japan.
Since we're at the back of the car, let's start with the visual mods.
We'll start with the bumper. So this is an AP2, so the facelift version of the bumper with a JDP diffuser. And then we've got the CSG Car Shop Glow V version 3 headlights, tail lights, sorry. So this was fairly an expensive piece on the backside.
So it wasn't like a home job or anything?
Nah. It's from Japan. And then we've got the Volks Type 1 carbon spoiler.
That looks so mean, man.
Yeah,
that looks like it could have come off of like a GT Cup car or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it wing off either, but I do have another boot there with wing off, but I think it just makes the car complete a bit more.
It looks, I mean, the S2000 is one of those cars, it looks good with or without a wing.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. This thing looks so good, man.
So then we...
before we move on though, those stabilizers.
Yeah, so those are on because when I was driving it before, it was just a lot of movement. Just to reduce the movement completely, I've got the stabilizers on and then just made
Even
a big
at
difference.
like regular road speeds, it was...
Regular road speeds is all right, but I think when you go up to like 90, when I'm on the highway, so I can feel
really
the movement. We'll go to the rims, so we've got TE37SLs.
They're beautiful, man. In the silver.
Titanium silver, yeah.
They're a bit lighter than the color of the car, but I reckon it looks so good.
Yeah, no, it definitely does.
And what specs do you have on the wheels?
Yep, so those are 18s by 9.5 plus 45.
I noticed that you've got a really nice carbon side skirts.
Yeah, those are the feed style, so the RX-7, it was either that or I can get the standard ones, but they're a bit more narrower.
Yeah.
And I like the look of the width of the side skirts. So.
Right. And I think you've done a really nice job because even though I'm not too much of the fan of the front bumper, it looks like it's OEM plus.
Yeah. Oh man, I really wanted it as clean as possible.
And what's that front bumper you've got?
So we've got the Spoon S-type bumper. It's genuine along with the Spoon hood.
Any other mods that you've done to the exterior of the car?
I mean, these are brand new AP2 headlights, so this is the facelift version of the headlights, brand new.
What about the hard top, dude?
Oh, dude, oh man, yeah, that was probably, I think out of the car itself, I think that's probably the most expensive. So I acquired it, I think, probably like 2 years ago. OEM, it was hard to find, and for the price that you pay, I look at the price now, it's probably 3-4 grand more than what I bought it for.
Really?
So, yeah, but even then, I think it cost me like
3-4 grand more?
Yeah, it cost me 6 grand at the time.
And now you're saying they're about 10K.
Yeah,
that's
man.
crazy for a hard top.
For a hard top. I mean, even Mugen, there's a Mugen version, which is a bit more of a sport back kind of a hard top. But then, yeah, those are now discontinued. So now they're fetching a premium as well. So.
Oh. And do you feel like the structural rigidity of the car increases when you put on?
100%.
Yeah. It doesn't feel as flimsy.
Nah, it doesn't feel flimsy. It feels, all the noise that you hear from the thing, everything's gone. The only reason why I think I got like the OEM one, I knew it was just going to be an OEM fit. It's just going to be clean, has no issues with it.
It's going to work.
Yeah, I mean, I got the soft top as well, and I got a quick release, so it takes probably like 10 seconds to remove it, and then just chuck the soft top back on, and then.
Do you have any crazy stories with this specific car?
Bro, probably when it was NA, so the kilometers on this car was at the time probably around 90,000. Just driving one day, something just blew. I felt a little little blow into the motor, and I was like, oh, it must be just like an electrical system. Car stopped, got it towed, and then I went to the Honda specialist just to suss out what is actually wrong with the car, and I'm here thinking, yeah, something electrical will be fine. I blew the rods blew.
Oh no.
And then I dropped a valve, so the motor,
no.
so the motor was just gone, no chance. And back then I was pretty broke, as in like I was saving up for the car itself, and then I ended up having to grab another motor. So that motor was a very clean one. So it was only done less than 50,000 Ks. So I was like, you know what, chuck that on there. And then ever since then, that's probably why I was like, oh, this is gonna be, like, I didn't really want to go hard with it as in terms of driving. But you just can't not, like, you know what I mean? You just want to all the time.
It's got a 9,000 RPM red line.
Yeah, man, yeah.
But hang on a minute. I thought these engines were so reliable.
That's exactly what I thought, man. So I'm guessing, I think what happened was, I think my motor was already burning oil a lot.
Right.
So I think at the time, it either could have been that there was less oil within the motor itself, and I think when I was driving, I think when I was just giving it a go, and I think that's what the guy was thinking in terms of, so probably my fault at the end of the day, but you know, we learned from it, I guess.
And you also said very subtly when it was NA, so it's not NA anymore.
It's boosted at the moment.
You know, when you were thinking about the engine rebuild, were you unhappy with like the stock performance? Like, why'd you go boosted?
Because I've been inside my mate's S2000, and he was running 300, and bro, the boost just comes on so nice. And the thing is, I really wanted a boosted car because all my mates had, you know, S15s or Evos, and then I was like, I'm still NA, you know what I mean? So I was like, should I upgrade and get another car which has boost in it, or should I? Because then I was like, you know what? I love this car. Why not boost it? So we also got the T3 rotors, front and back, running Project Muse brake pads. We got coils, we got front and rear sway bars, upper control arms, spoon bushings. So it's been underneath, it's pretty much spanking new.
Dude, that's crazy, man. And like, I heard that this thing's got like an X frame underneath already, so it's already pretty stiff.
It's already pretty stiff. But the thing is, when you drive in this car, you can't really even tell it's that stiff. But it's done so well and aligned that it just feels like you're just stuck on the road. That's it. You just feel like you're zippy around everywhere you go.
Man, I'm keen. I've never been in an S2000, but it seems like it's, you know, what you've done on top of the factory engineering. It seems like it's going to be, you know, quite a riot, hey?
Yeah, nah, it's good. It'll be a good ride. It'll be a good ride for sure.
All right, we've got the hard top down. Let's talk about the interior, man.
Yeah, man.
Most notably, it's factory red, hey?
Factory red, yeah. So factory red interior. I just wanted to keep it in the same kind of design and colorway. So I've got Bride Z3 bucket seat.
They look so good, man.
Yeah. We've got the quick release Momo. There's the 320mm steering wheels, and then we've got gauges. So I've got one here. This is the air fuel gauge. We also got, so this is the JDM import. So it came with the JDM dash. So
so that's stock?
Yeah, it's a stock. Yeah, it's a stock dash. So there's no cutouts or anything. So yeah, all the JDM imports have the dash already set up, but you can also buy them here and get it changed up. So
interesting. I've never seen that. I've seen people like using that drawer underneath, and they've got like a slide out thing coming out.
So that's where the radio usually sits, but I've changed that to a Pioneer radio set, and then what I did here,
that looks so cool, dude.
So I put the gauges in there.
Such a clean setup.
Yeah, just to hide it away and use it when the time comes. So, and then we've got the AP2 facelift surround, the cluster surround, titanium gear knob, and that's pretty much it.
I love the cockpit of this car. It's so
a driver focused car.
It's very driver focused, and like just the way the steering wheel and the cluster wraps around you, it doesn't look like the screen belongs there, to be honest. Because it's like Honda's like no radio, whatever, you know, you just drive, just go.
Yeah, that's it. And but even like all the digital system, like, you know, the cluster, all digitalized, even from 99. So this is a 99 models. From that long, having that technology is pretty crazy. And I think it's just a timeless piece, man. I feel like this car can never get old. Yeah,
it's very timeless. Like, I love just the way it looks on the inside. And thank the Lord the top is down. Yeah. Because it's so easy. It's so much easier to have a look, especially on camera.
Yeah, no, for sure.
These stock seats, they don't look like they're that bad at all.
Yeah, I mean,
they look brilliant. So we're going to keep the hood closed, and let's say theoretically, allegedly, it's boosted. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I like it.
What are some of the challenges of going from NA to boosted, especially for the S2000?
Look, man, so far I've actually had no issues. The only time it was more of the tune. I think once the tune's really done well. I haven't really faced much overheating issues. Nothing yet, God forbid that something's gonna happen, but so far, man, I honestly had no issues. It's running Haltech Platinum Pro ECU with all the wideband, so all the sensors are there. If anything was to happen, it would just go into limp mode, but nothing has happened yet.
And from like a mechanical or a tuning perspective, do you know if it's hard? Because it's probably a high compression engine.
It is a high compression engine.
Yeah.
He did mention if I was to ever go for more power, might have to see how it goes within the range, which is why I'm also building the motor, because at least I can choose if I can go low comp and just get a bit more of that boost in there. Aside from that, it's been tuned with Toys Garage, so they've done a lot of S2000s. They know Honda really well.
This engine, you said it's a replacement engine. You boosted it, but has it been built or anything, or is it just...
No, it has Toyota parts on it, so just like he doesn't know whether it was wrapped in Toyota stickers, so he thinks there was probably just sleeves or something that was within Toyota that they put in, but I can't really confirm that until I open up the engine. But it's really strong. It goes well. It's been going well for I think 4 years now. So
4 years boosted, no problem.
4 years boosted, no issues. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. But I mean, look, nowadays I think the last two. It used to be my daily when I first got it, and then slowly as I started like putting more mods into it, more money into it, it just started to become a bit more of a garage queen. So,
and with the parts, the turbo bits, are they off the shelf things, or do you have to get them fabricated or custom make?
Yeah, so it is actually a bolt-on. So it's a GReddy turbo kit. So it was a bolt-on setup. Everything was ready to go. The only thing I think I needed was just the intake manifold side, the exhaust from the dump pipe all the way down. So I think that's the only customized thing that I had to do for the car itself. But other than that, man, yeah, straight on.
All right, so it's a custom exhaust?
It's a custom 3-inch, yeah. So it's a full 3-inch downpipe all the way down.
Let me take some B-rolls and then we can go for a drive, hey?
Yeah, sweet as, man, sounds good.
Let's go for a drive. Dude, I love how the shifter is like it's up so high and so close to your body.
Yeah, and it's a short shifter as well, man, so it goes into gear pretty quick.
Oh, the flutter. Oh. Dude, the car feels so nicely planted and it's... Woohoo! Dude, that sounds sick. The car sounds really good. The exhaust note is really nice.
It's not too loud, it's just deep, which is what I wanted, because I just don't like too loud.
Wow, the gauge is like so nicely lit, man.
Yeah.
Such a well packaged interior.
It is. Literally.
It's so nicely tight, so driver focused.
Yeah.
And I love the way the tacho lights up, man. What would you say is the best about the driving experience of the S2000? Or your S2000 anyway? The
driving experience? Bro, the thing is, whenever I get into this car, it just feels so nice to drive. Only because I think because I don't drive it often, whenever I'm in, I just want to like jump through. And because of the short shifts, it just feels like, even though it's only running only 240, 250, it just feels quick, man. It just feels quick, reliable.
But the you've got VTEC and the turbo. Do you feel two different kicks coming in?
Not really, and also the tuner was a bit conservative for the motor, so let's give it a quick little spin first and I'll show you.
That sounds so good, man. Oh, damn. The punch. Oh, dude, that feels scary, man. Oh my God, felt that shaking, the axle shaking. Oh man, that's freaking crazy. What the hell? That's a completely different feeling. It feels so raw.
Yeah.
I understand.
Raw power. There we go.
Oh, dude, I'm not kidding, man. I'm soiling, but that's freaking scary. Holy crap. And I can't believe that's only what? You said 240, 250?
Yeah, 240, 245.
Oh, dude, that feels so much faster, man. That's crazy raw.
But the only downside to going turbo, because he wanted a bit more conservative, it only pushes to 8,500, so not 9,000.
Oh, dude, I'm clenching my butthole, man. Dude, that's freaking scary. I would lose my license in a heartbeat in this thing.
100. Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing, dude. Such a good job.
Thanks,
it's so
bro.
tastefully modified.
Thanks,
And what kind of coilovers do you have?
I've got Shockworks. I bought it
Shockworks,
brand new,
yeah.
and it has. I didn't want it too hard. I wanted
Yeah.
it really nice and soft,
Yeah.
but still handle it like it's meant
Yeah,
to be.
right. And Shockworks are like one of the best in the business.
Yeah,
for,
for sure. For
And you
sure.
said that this is what ceramic coated by your mate.
Yeah, so yeah, the full car's been ceramic coated by Paolo from Hydrophobic Detailing.
Yeah.
He's done a really good job. It's been 3 years, car's still going strong. So shout out to Paolo.
Oh, dude. Dude. What the hell? The downshifts are crazy as
Yeah,
well.
and it's so easy to do because of the gear ratio. So.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I'm so jealous. I hear Honda makes such good gearboxes
Yeah,
as well.
bro, these last and they're very strong.
Yeah.
For it.
Thanks for giving me a
That's
ride,
alright,
dude.
man.
This car feels absolutely crazy. And these seats feel really good for the stock seats.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what
You
it'd
feel
feel like in the Brit seats.
Yeah.
But what an absolute machine. I've not been in something that felt that raw. With the RX-7 and the 370Z in the last 2 videos, that felt really good. But that feels like a different beast. So well modified, so tastefully modified. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please make sure you like the video. Go and follow NIDs on his Instagram as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.